This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Wednesday. We are midweek. We love being midweek. Give a little clap for midweek. Woohoo! Midweek hype word. Midweek hype. We love the midweek hype. All right, guys, we're going to get after it this morning. I'm ready for the Zest. If you guys are ready for the Zest, the education, talk about the U.S. government selling what? How many Bitcoin? Make sure you guys smash the likes, subscribe to the channel, and share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on in this world. Make sure you guys check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show. Firstly, Cake Wallet. They are amazing. And then Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 20% off and then carry that Zest to Crypto Saving Expert. Make sure you guys sign up for free one. And if you want to upgrade your Zest, use that code ZESTY for 15% off your first year or your first month. Shout out to Kevin over here on TikTok. Just killing the game with all these gifts this morning. It's overwhelming. My face is so red because I'm just like overwhelmed with love over here. So thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, Silk Road Bitcoin in question right now. Shout out to DC over here. Need information. All right, I got you with the information. I want to say good morning to everyone in the chat first. As you guys are smashing the like, subscribing, and sharing this out with friends, because we have a goal on the YouTubes of 150 likes and 150 live viewers. Shout out to Austinini for the roses. Salty over here. Oh my gosh, yes, I met you the other day. I remember. Yes, the EMS, I see you. Nice to see you. He said Dogecoin to 1 million. Let's freaking get it, dude. Let's freaking get it. It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming this morning.
$5 from Golden0669. Good morning from Mums. I'm making her watch this morning.
Aww. Mama Golden, I'm honored. Hello, Mama Golden. Here's a rated love from Mama Golden. Thank you for stopping by this morning, and thank you for the super chat. You're amazing. So yeah, shout out to Mama Golden. I love when people bring their mommies and things. Like, we're just spreading adoption to every generation of the family. I'm honored. Yes, you have to get sleep, my friends. You have to get sleep. We got Dave's FinTech channel. We got Randy. We got Low-Key Lotus. Who else? Oh my gosh, Low-Key Lotus. I was reading the comments a little bit as I was prepping for the show. Thank you so much for your kind words. Like, really, I really appreciate you. Alexandra G, welcome to the show. We got, oh my gosh, we just glitched out there. We got Oval, we got Allset, Zarkov, Piranha, Cedric, Charles. Shout out to everybody from the Chump Change family. Shout out to Chump Change and Pocket Change for the raid. We also have Tom Allen, Allset, Mr. Yee's in the chat, M2, Wick, and hopefully Wifey Wick is here too. We got Corinson. Shout out to the wifey and the girlfriend. We got Joe Harvey, John Germain, Anthony Ackley. Good morning. Smokestream, good morning. Severe Volume, good morning. Kevin with the Galaxy. Sheesh. Hi, Joseph on TikTok. Oh my gosh. Sheesh, guys. You guys are overwhelming me this morning. John Foster, good morning. Wade Block, good morning. Julio, good morning. Blinker. We got Otto, cough, cough to you. We got Jesse. Good morning, everyone. Oh my gosh. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Guys, Joe Harvey. I think I said hi to Joe Harvey. Guys, my heart is so freaking warm this morning. Wifey Wick, I see you. Crypto Trucker Mike, good morning. Are we on the road right now? Casper, good morning. Oh gosh, guys, this is what I feel this morning. Just a lot of this. That's the best I could describe it with that sound. Doge Simpson on X, I know nothing. Good morning, Gary Littlemore. Oh my gosh, you guys are beautiful people. Oh, Angie, oh my gosh, hi Angie. I haven't spoken to you in a minute too, listening from X, and it's midnight in Australia. That's why I was like, Angie, oh my gosh. You guys are amazing. I can't with y'all. Guys, make sure, like I said, you guys are subscribing to the channel. We just crossed 16,000 subs. And let's get 10 more. I'm thinking 10 more. 16,055 would be just quite adequate for today. Also, before I get too deep into the stuff, we do have Doug and I that will be in Manhattan on a Friday for Teen and Mental Health. Hold on one second. Okay. So we do have Doug and I that are going to be in the city on Friday. We're going to be helping another awesome day. This is for youth suicide awareness and prevention. So if you guys do want to come and donate or just come and hang out with us, I highly encourage it. It's from 2 to 5 in Manhattan. Link is on this tweet, and every comment on this tweet is $1 donated to charity. So if you guys do comment, please just comment out of the kindness of your heart for the charity itself. And then we also have Doug Spaces. I'm going to try to hop on there today at 1:30. So if you guys haven't yet, please set your reminders for Spaces at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. So I just want to shout that out. Just shout it from the rooftops. There we go. All right. Beautiful. I just want to get that out of the way first because, again, we do want to help people in this space. That's the goal, is to change the world, unify mankind, and I feel like these are one of the ways to do it, is to help some charitize and things like that. Right, Kevin? Thank you. All right, guys, we're going to get into the news. We have a few things to talk about this morning. And we're going to start off with some TradFi players. And I like to talk about double standards. I like to talk about how you can't listen to what these people say. You have to look at what's being done, what's being in progress for the past few years. Now we're going to break into some zest here with Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs, which we know our fave Gary Gensler was associated with at one point or another. Goldman Sachs clients, they're saying, aren't interested in crypto, according to the chief investment officer. Now, why might they be kind of spewing this little bit of a narrative with crypto and people not being interested, despite Bitcoin being at $66,000 with pre-halving and all of these factors that they said wouldn't happen? Isn't that odd? We see here Goldman Sachs, nowadays one of the few Wall Street banks to do so, isn't backing away from its negative stance on crypto, and it doesn't see any value in the asset. Sharman, the chief investment officer of the bank's wealth management unit, has long been known for her skepticism of Bitcoin and other digital assets. Her opinion has not changed, according to her interview with the Wall Street Journal. She said, quote, "We do not think it's an investment asset class," and she said, "We're not believers in crypto." And she said one of the reasons she sees no value in the asset is because it's not possible to really evaluate its worth. If you cannot assign a value, then how can you be bullish or bearish? So this is the kind of thing that I'm talking about with TradFi. They're saying that they can't assign a value to Bitcoin. But what is the value of the dollar? What is the dollar backed by? Absolutely nothing. So it kind of boggles my mind a little bit that she's talking about centralization. She's talking about all of these things happening with crypto. It's not worth anything yet. Why is Goldman Sachs a part of the digital asset movement here in terms of creating all of these tokenization blockchain technologies? So it seems like it's the same thing with JP Morgan. When JP Morgan puts out these reports that you should be bearish on Bitcoin or all of bearish on ETH or whatever they're trying to put out that day, look at what they're really doing behind the scenes. Goldman Sachs, this is from January of 2023, so this is over a year ago, talking about how they're going to get into tokenization. In this article, it says Goldman Sachs has taken the right approach to tokenization and the underlying blockchain tech necessary to support the new market. As an early adopter of the tech, Goldman Sachs is paving the way for future financial services. We are excited this platform has reached the market and looking forward to its continued evolution. Let's follow up on that January article with an article from literally a few months ago. Oh, not even a few months ago, last week. What am I talking about? This was January of last year. This was literally March 12th. Listen to this. They said Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon, Cboe Global Markets, and several other firms completed a series of pilot tests with, again, digital assets with Canton Network, launched last May as the startup for digital asset holdings. Why would they say, Goldman Sachs, oh, you should be bearish on Bitcoin? What, you can't be bullish or bearish because there is no value. So you're saying that the dollar has value because it's not backed by anything. You're saying that blockchain, the underlying technology, is good because, oh, you're using it to your advantage. But when it comes to our advantage, being our own bank, having peer-to-peer payments, then all of a sudden, that's no good. Bitcoin is going to implode. I find that so funny. That's why you have to read in between the lines, and you have to really understand what these people are trying to say to you. That really, instead of them saying that Bitcoin has no value, they really should say we're so bullish on it because we love blockchain, and we're just trying to make everyone that's reading this article sell their Bitcoin, so maybe we could buy more in the future. Have we ever thought about that? When are these banks going to admit that they own Bitcoin? Who's to say they don't own any already? And then, obviously, when they do buy, they're going to tell you after they buy, and it's probably going to be OTC. Something to think about there. Something to think about. And then I think about more TradFi players like Van Eck. The Nick Van Eck, who is a part of, obviously, Van Eck, John Van Eck. So the son of John Van Eck, who's the CEO of the Van Eck Investments, has now raised money for a stable coin. So this is also very interesting where now Tether and Circle, USDC, USDT, are now facing TradFi competition. And will this be embraced more, this new stable coin, because it's coming from TradFi players? This is a new USD stablecoin with $12 million in VC backing. Nick Van Eck, who's the son of investment manager John Van Eck, and again, John Van Eck is CEO, right? They're having a dollar-backed stablecoin closing at a $12 million seed round. We have Drake Evans and Joe McGrady, who joined Van Eck in October to build Agora, which will launch their Agora digital dollar with the ticker AUSD, according to a Bloomberg report. Nick Van Eck will serve as the CEO there. AUSD will be fully backed by cash, treasury bills, and overnight repo agreements, while $90 billion asset management firm Van Eck, where John Van Eck is CEO, will manage a fund for their reserves. Isn't this a conflict too? I think about like all of these things. Isn't this a conflict? That the son is launching a stablecoin, they're going to use the dad's company? Is that a little sus to you? They said there's a need to have transparent and trustworthy institutions managing the assets of these digital dollars. This seed round, the $12 million seed round, was led by VC firm Dragonfly, with investments coming from Robot Ventures, Wintermute, Breed, and General Catalyst, where Van Eck previously worked as a partner. Again, I feel like there's a little bit of conflict of interest there. Agora's parent company is incorporated in Delaware, but its stablecoin issuer is in the British Virgin Islands, and they're saying it will only serve select markets outside of the United States because they're waiting for regulation. They said until there's federal regulation for stables, we're going to focus on customers outside of the U.S. Weird. So Van Eck's son is going to raise $12 million for a stable and is using Van Eck as one of their partners for the stablecoin. And the stablecoin is not even going to be issued in the United States. It's going to be issued in the British Virgin Islands. Is it just me, or are they kind of like jumping through hoops and going through all these weird loopholes?
$5
and keeping it in the family at that.
Zype was summoned. Feeling zesty.
Good morning, Douglas. I shouted out our event for Friday and our spaces for later. So I got you, bro. I got you. Put whatever links you want in here. So yeah, that's really the thing. I think this is a little bit weird. You guys think this is weird? Put a 1 or a yes emoji or a 2 and a no emoji. Do you guys think it's weird? Do you guys think there's conflict of interest here? I have way too many questions. Way too many questions. Like, is this going to be on ETH? What is this going to look like? And especially because they're going to say they're not going to be like Terra Luna, obviously, because you're TradFi bros, and you're going to get the push from all the TradFiers, except that they're trying to get out of the U.S. kind of regulatory space. I don't know. I don't know about this one. But we're going to talk about outside of the U.S. things right now because we have Binance dealing with the Nigerian authorities. We do know that there were 2 Binance executives that flew in for a meeting with the Nigerian government in February were detained against their will. One of them said, "Yeet, I'm leaving," and escaped. The other one, who was a U.S. citizen, is still there, and they're not letting them go. They're saying, and our government is not fighting for a citizen that's being held against their will in another country for no reason when there were no charges and no case brought against this person. Binance is trying to work hard. They're trying to get this person out of there. They said that this chief compliance person that's detained in Nigeria has no decision making in the company. So why are they being held? Binance's head of financial crime compliance, Tigran, detained by the Nigerian local authorities, has no decision-making power at the company and should not be held responsible in ongoing discussions between the exchange and government officials. Nigerian authorities invited, then detained them, both of them, in February. They made headlines. They have filed suit with the High Court. And local news have reported that the court plans to arraign them on April 4th, so literally tomorrow. They said right here, Binance, they respectfully request that this person, again, who has no decision-making power in the company, is not held responsible while current discussions are ongoing between Binance and the Nigerian government officials. So they're not even really talking to Binance. They're trying to make an example out of these executives and saying, hey, if you come here for a meeting, you can't trust us. And on top of that, if you're involved with crypto, you got no shot at making it in Nigeria. Why is this happening? Because Nigeria is so upset that their own economy is falling apart that they rather place blame on a business. That's like saying when Toys R Us went bankrupt that the whole United States is falling apart because of it. Obviously not. Like, this is so ridiculous. Like, it has nothing to do with anything. Like, this is a business that deals with digital assets. And just because you're mad that your currency is getting devalued while other people are obviously valuing Bitcoin and crypto more, that's your problem. Not the people, and now the people are being held responsible.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you, Wade.
99 cents from Wade Block.
This is your first ever super chat. I'm honored. Thank you very much. So again, Nigeria just basically saying that they don't care about people, they don't care about their basic human rights at all, and they're just going to keep going and doing whatever they want. So yeah, that's pretty much Nigeria. Absolutely horrible. And it just makes us look bad as the United States once again, that we're not fighting for our own citizen that did nothing wrong, has no charges, and is going to be arraigned for crimes that were not committed. They said there was $26 billion missing from Binance, untraceable funds. Where was the proof of that? I don't know. Poor people from Nigeria, man. And, just having to deal with the Naira, their CBDC, their stablecoin that's not working, and just these poor people. The citizens are the ones that suffer, not the people in the government, not the people that run the country, because they get all the money, not the people. Bitcoin is trying to make her way out of this freaking bearish little momentum she had. Ugh, the VWAP was down and everything. Bitcoin is up 1.5%. We're at 66.5 around right now. We are approaching, sorry, I have to move this back. Our highest daily candle close, well, not the all-time high, that's 69K, but the highest daily candle close from November of 2021 was at 67.6, just about. So I would watch out for that. I feel like that's the next target we should watch. And then bearishly, obviously, that's 63.7, but we were quite close to it. We were quite close.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
$1.99 from Wade Block. Caitlin is the college goat.
Well, thank you for that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just wild. Just wild. Just basic human rights discarded. Yeah. Caitlin, the college. Oh, is this the basketball? Yes, basketball. I know Emma was talking about her this morning. Yes. Freaking wild, bro. Wild. Listen, women's sports are finally getting some limelight, man. Like some good coverage. And they deserve it. They freaking work their butts off, bro. They work their butts off. All right, guys, let's get a sound check out here. Sound check, baby, it's a sound check. I'm gonna check this sweet mic. Why don't you check yourself? Oh, shout out to BGT. Thank you for the roses, guys. Thank you for the roses. I don't know who's on the account today. But guys, we have 16,045 subscribers. Let's get 16,055. Pamp it up. Oh, woo. Oh, yeah, Bitcoin's going. I'm excited for Bitcoin. She's almost at 2%. We're moving. Again, 67.7, 67.6. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, 67.6. That's the vibe. I don't know. I keep saying, like, we're so attracted to that all-time high, that wick high of 69K from 2021. I just don't know what the deal is. I don't. And I don't really know what the deal is with Javier Milei from Argentina. Guys, we thought, you know, and that's the thing with politicians, man. Everyone goes into the same rabbit hole of, oh, this politician, they're going to help us. Woohoo! Guys, we thought Javier Milei was going to come in freaking swinging at these central bankers, swinging at the government, killing that inflation, that triple-digit inflation going on in Argentina. We thought he was going to take the El Salvador route with Bitcoin, maybe even make it legal tender, maybe just cut all the crazy tax nonsense out of it. And now we have a crypto registration rule that is beginning in Argentina, and there are people that are very upset with it. Let's dive deeper into the situation. Argentina last week moved forward with implementing a registry of virtual asset service providers, VASPs, drawing some outcry from those who hope the nation might be heading in the direction of El Salvador's use of Bitcoin. But this means that platforms and individuals who purchase, sell, send, or trade crypto must adhere to registration processes. While this appears to have been left over by the previous government, it is now moving forward under Javier Milei, and people thought this would be different. Max Kaiser obviously went off and said that this was his first major mistake as president, and they're saying this is going to have some immediate effect with users with Strike. If you guys know Strike, it's the Lightning app. They're saying that they're reporting that they cannot transfer internationally cross-border between Argentina and the U.S. This is very, very bearish for Argentina. I had a lot of hope for Argentina. I really thought, because people were suffering there, that this president was unhinged on the trail, man, on the campaign trail, just talking mad smack, being like, hey, man, we're not going to talk about like all the central bankers, these people are scammers. Now we're going to take over with Bitcoin, bring money and power back to the people using Bitcoin in Argentina to escape the inflation, being able to own something that doesn't constantly get devalued every single day they wake up. And now look at this. There are some people that are going to be on the other end of it and say, maybe this is a good thing, because if they have some regulations for virtual asset service providers, then we'll have more foreign investment in Argentina. So there's a few different sides of it. At the same time, I felt like Javier Milei should have gone for the people that he advertised, obviously, as president-elect, that he would serve, and now he's not serving them the way we thought he would. Could this turn around? Could this be just the beginning of him breaking into the crypto ecosystem in terms of regulation? Maybe. Should we hang up our little coatie on the hook for Argentina just yet? I don't know. I do worry about this president. He has a very outspoken attitude about a lot of things, and it seems like he has a lot of, for lack of better words, audacity. Man, that's freaking nuts, man. Yeah, and on top of that, I just thought of this too. Argentina's trying to dollarize the economy, so they're trying to like kind of go the El Salvador route of trying to adopt the dollar and then maybe adopting Bitcoin later in the future. So that's something I'm also thinking about. At the same time, as much as he wants people to send all their information in, just like the United States and just like every other country, they have to realize the fact that you can't track down every single person that's using Bitcoin, and sending Bitcoin, receiving Bitcoin is physically not possible. So I do wish them the best of luck. Crazy, man. Crazy. Speaking of governments, man, not really doing what they're supposed to, acting a little bit sus. we got our own government, and our own government, they just make weird moves, and I don't trust them. I don't trust anybody for that matter, which is why I'm in crypto. Sheesh, guys, that's why I'm in crypto. I don't trust anybody, and apparently our own government took Bitcoin from Silk Road back in the day and is now looking to kind of move in and move them again.
You're welcome.
$9.99 from Retro Mike Tech. Happy BCH halving day for the 4 people that care. Prepare for the BCH hash rate to flood BTC and get a bunch of quick blocks, possibly pushing up BTC halving by a day or 2.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate the minor knowledge there. Happy BCH halving day for the 4 people that care, according to Retro. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Rowdy Potts being a member for 11 months, saying almost 1 year, this emoji. Thank you for being a member of the Zesty fam, Rowdy Potts. I appreciate you very much. So yeah, our U.S. government, very shady people. They have Bitcoin that obviously does not belong to them. And poor Ross that created this website, who can't be held accountable for what happens on said website, is serving 2 life sentences. Meanwhile, outright scammers like SBF are only doing 25 and probably less than that on good behavior. Nonetheless, we do have Silk Road Bitcoin worth $2 billion that was moved by the U.S. government. They are so gosh darn shady. It first started off with everybody on Twitter tweeting, oh my gosh, they sent like a $69 test transaction. What does this mean? And we saw more Bitcoin on the move. A wallet tagged as belonging to the government moved 30,175 Bitcoin late Tuesday morning, with the current price around $65K. That would roughly be $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. The last confirmed sale by the government, which was in late 2022, seized roughly 50K Bitcoin related to Silk Road, was in March of 2023 when it offloaded $9,800 Bitcoins. Wow, English. For $216 million. Now, there were also 2,000 Bitcoin moved from a wallet tagged by Arkham as belonging to Coinbase, and this was moved to a wallet that Arkham identified as belonging to the government. So we have thousands of Bitcoin being moved around. It's getting quite ridiculous. And if you take a look, and I kind of look at this as almost a bullish, like inverse Kramer type signal, where Jim Cramer says, Bitcoin bad, oh, Bitcoin, and Bitcoin soars, right? And so you also have the government last year when they sold their Bitcoin in March of 2023. That's when Signature Bank was collapsing. This was the day of Signature Bank collapsing, and this is around where they sold their Bitcoin. This is anywhere from 20 to basically 30K Bitcoin. What happens after they sold? Bounced up, came back down, and then ultimately led to some beautiful greenery. Beautiful greenery. I take this as something bullish. So if the U.S. government wants to sell off their Bitcoin, no one cares as much as they think they care, you know, because we have the government that's like, oh, we're going to put the FUD in the crypto space. We're going to make them scared poopless. They're going to shiver in their boots. We're selling our Bitcoin. We're moving it. Oh gosh, nobody cares, bro. Everyone thinks it's bullish that you're selling it off because nobody cares. If the government was bullish on Bitcoin and they were like, yeah, Bitcoin every day of the week, and then went and sold it, of course people would be upset. But because of the regulatory scrutiny, regulation by enforcement, that does not work. People don't care. See you later. Give us the Bitcoin. Give the market the Bitcoin. We'll take the Bitcoin right off your hands. Thank you. See you later. See you later. Speaking of
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Well, thank you for the intro, Gary. I appreciate it. We have SEC's Hester Peirce that's talking smack on her own agency and saying that obviously the SEC, Gary Gensler, and all these tyrannical individuals that run our government are holding back crypto.
You're welcome.
$2 from Armani Jones. Good morning, crypto fam.
Well, good morning to you, Armani. Yar. Everyone drop a yar for Armani in the chat. Please drop a yar. Thank you. So all the tyrannical people that are running our government are stifling innovation. And this is something we got to cut out now. And this is why we have people talking about restructuring the SEC, firing Gary Gensler, making this a more bipartisan project. At the same time, it doesn't matter left, right, the middle. Crypto is nonpartisan. Nobody cares about the politics when it comes down to crypto because crypto doesn't discriminate left, right, center. No one cares. It's about decentralization. It's about money transfer. It's about censorship-resistant value, information being sent and being seen globally. Or maybe I'm just crazy. People have called her crypto mom, which I think is a little bit out here. But Hester Peirce was speaking against her own agency at the SEC Speaks conference. She said that a particularly she called him a freaking weed. She calls him a weed, had sprung up in the SEC's secret garden, of policy guidelines. Her comments were made in response to a controversial Staff Accounting Bulletin 121, SAB 121, which basically says that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what happens, the banks cannot really partake in crypto because if they have crypto that they are serving their customers with, basically they have to put that crypto on their balance sheet. How does that really make sense? If it's my money that you're holding, why is it on your balance sheet? Nothing makes sense with this one. And she's right when she says, quote, "It is driving broker-dealers to allocate significant capital to their crypto custody business or to avoid the business altogether. This bill, SAB 121, arguably does not protect investors. And if the custodian fails, the assets could be treated as if they belong to a failed entity, not the customers of the entity." So there's a lot of things here that aren't clear in SAB 121. And Gary Gensler just has, as she says, an unrelenting prejudice against the crypto industry. Why would he be passing all of these things or trying to put SAB 121 where we're really not getting congressional approval? We don't have any checks and balances, and it's an unofficial rule that's directly preventing TradFi and DeFi from commingling, which isn't that what you want at the end of the day? That's what I really don't get. Why you're saying, okay, DeFi, you got to come register with the SEC, come have a conversation, but there is no way to register. And if the banks want to get involved and kind of merge these two industries to boost the U.S. economy and end up helping the dollar, because that's what they're scared about, is dollar dominance diminishing, which it already is. Guys, it doesn't make sense. It's like mind-boggling here. And it comes down to the fact that if, again, these people want to go talk to the SEC, she says people have even told her they desperately want to have substantive conversations with the staff, but they worry about the inevitable result as a call of enforcement from the SEC. They are horrified. Everyone in crypto, the banks, they can't get involved. Crypto can't merge. And then we have the fact that if crypto tries to talk to the SEC, hey man, come have a conversation. Let's figure things out. They're going to get a call and say, hey man, you're a huckster and you're doing some unregistered stuff, even though there is no way to register and there are no rules in this country. Yeah, so basically this is a lose-lose situation, according to the SEC's own Hester Peirce. Oh, we don't have freedom. We need our freedom back. We need our freedom. Freedom. Yes, BGT, the dollar has lost 96% purchasing power since 1971. Yeah, the dollar is basically worthless, but people are still wasting days and days and days working and working and working to make the same amount and probably have to work double to make the same amount to purchase the same things. People literally have grocery carts in the store, and if they're full carts, they literally post that they're on a grocery store haul. You shouldn't say it's a haul and like you're like basically rich if you have a full cart at the grocery store. That is sad. That is just outlining how bad of a place we're in as a country, as an economy. That the fact that people on social media are bragging like, yeah, man, I was actually able to get a full cart of groceries this week. That is so gosh darn sad. People should be able to buy as much food as they need. They should have the purchasing power to do that. But at the end of the day, these people just print, and then say, you know what? Inflation's not that bad, guys. It's only like a few percent. Because we don't include these numbers and that numbers and these numbers and that numbers. Everything is manipulated. Every single thing is a lie. And we do know that, of course, Bitcoin has that finite supply, has a halving schedule every 210,000 beautiful blocks, which is approximately every 4 years. So yeah, generation by generation, year by year, decade by decade, we are losing purchasing power. We are losing ourselves as Americans. We are losing basically everything, our freedom. And then we don't make as much money, so we have to buy less good quality food. And if you don't eat good quality food, you're not healthy. And then everybody's not healthy as a country because they can't afford to be healthy. It's so expensive to be healthy. It's expensive to go to the gym. It's expensive to buy organic food, which most of the time it's not really organic. I've seen the grocery stores. I literally watch them take the same containers. I saw like the worst thing in the world. I went into a grocery store, there was pomegranate seeds, right? I was like, oh yeah, I want them seeds, bro. I love those, right? So I went to go grab some pomegranate seeds. One was the same and it was like $6, which was so expensive. And then the second one was the same container, same color, like everything of the store, except they had an organic sticker. So it was $9 for the same tiny container. Guys, it's the same thing. Like, I literally saw them put, like, it's so ridiculous. It's so horrible. And it's so expensive. And you know what? None of it's transparent. All of these, food companies, the things they put in it, it's just horrible, man. Oh, it's just, everything's wordplay. Everything is very messed up. And it all comes from the money. It all comes from inflation. It comes from the lack of purchasing power. And yes, that's a good question in the chat. How do you know something's organic? Because unless maybe it's on blockchain, you don't know where any of this comes from. You don't know if one piece of fruit or like a basket of bananas was scanned here, and there to know where it came from. None of that is real. None of that is true. And they're never, ever going to put food supply on the blockchain because people will not be happy with what they find. Like, that's another great use for blockchain, supply chain. Oh gosh, imagine we knew the real truth about supply chain, where things were coming from, where they were going. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm just disappointed. Like, yesterday I went on that whole rant about our country. Like, the American dream is not the same. And we have a lot of big issues to solve. It's very sad. And I'm just hoping to the whatever entity is above that y'all believe. I just hope that we can fix it and we have someone that comes into office and fixes everything, because honestly, we're in a very bad spot. What's up, Kevin? Thank you for the heart puffles. I appreciate it. We do have Bermuda, though, that is working on crypto risk products being introduced to their insurance. So I'm very interested to see what's happening with Realm Insurance. They're one of the biggest, if not the biggest, insurance carrier, I guess you could say, in Bermuda. They're working on integrating some crypto stuff. Oh, yeehaw, Kevin. All right. We have Realm Insurance, that's a specialty insurance carrier by the Bermuda Monetary Authority, regulated by them, unveiled a new suite of products covering a range of crypto-related risks, from wallets to investment management. So they're talking about how they provide insurance for emerging industries like cannabis and psychedelics, and they offer a 5-part offering for digital asset risks, such as cyber cover, crime coverage for holding crypto in hot wallets, or in covering the investment managers of digital asset funds. So they also are covering like reimbursement for losses if people lose their funds for Ethereum staking. They're saying adequate insurance cover for crypto has been traditionally hard to come by because of commercial crime market, because of things like ATMs, and the specie market that's focused on design vaults and the like for storing high value items like gold. There has been a lack of capacity, but they're saying it's going to change. Broker Marsh recently announced an $850 million insurance offering for covering cold storage and other custody solutions like MPC, where, of course, you have your wallet and they shard your private keys among other entities. When I don't like any of it. At the same time, people are going to look for something like life insurance and leaving things behind and 401ks, pensions, other things. So I think Bitcoin and crypto will be integrated into a lot of these things. I do think that if you have something like MPC wallets where you're trusting a broker, if you have a business, I think it might be pretty interesting. Am I a fan of any of it? My heart says no. TradFi, it's good for TradFi. For me, absolutely not. I don't care about any of what this is saying. I care about having my own Bitcoin in my wallet, and I am in control. I am not reporting like, oh, here's my wallet, here's my keys, and let's go shard it up and rip it apart. Absolutely freaking not. Absolutely not. So if this is something you're interested in, go for it if you're in the little Bermuda area. For me personally, I'd rather have full control of my Bitcoin. Oh gosh. We do have Galaxy Digital, man. Galaxy Digital is like going off. They are just working on things outside the country as well. And we have this. Galaxy Digital-owned crypto custody specialist GK8 is unveiling a tokenization wizard, and basically this is going to help self-custody, tokenization, just building for RWAs, real-world assets, which is a fancy word for NFTs, and securely managing stables and assorted Web3 apps. We see that they follow the same principles of self-custody, and the firm's co-founder and CEO said it contrasts with managed custody offered by Coinbase and other crypto providers. They own its own patent flavor of cold storage, they say, which is MPC. And they're saying blockchain is an interactive protocol. At some point, according to the transaction structure, there are mandatory data that you should receive from the internet. We've seen patents in different stages around cryptographic innovations that enable us to avoid the mandatory step of receiving input from the internet. So basically, they're just getting after it. And they're going to have different asset managers involved with DWS, Galaxy, Flow Traders, and a few others.
$2 from Doug Hype TV. Okay, about to release the hype video in 1 min.
Okay, let me know. So yeah, we do have the MPC again coming into play, and this is going to be involved with stablecoins and probably euro-denominated stablecoins, as they mentioned here, because they're going to manage a fully collateralized euro-denominated stablecoin. So this is pretty big. But Galaxy Digital, again, doing euro-denominated stablecoins, not US-denominated stablecoins, which means, again, the US pushing out innovation, and US companies are going outside the US to go do things. And speaking of stablecoins, we do have Tether USDC kind of expanding as Bitcoin is kind of laying a little bit flat. If you guys look here, Bitcoin is going down a little bit, 10% from its all-time high just about. We see at the same time of obviously Bitcoin kind of struggling to maintain its zest, USDT, USDC, and DAI are dominating the stablecoin market with over 90% share that increased by 2.1%. This is an explosion, a whole explosion of stable coins. My mind is all about the memes lately. I'm looking at all these meme coins every day. Oh my sheesh. But never mind. Stables going off, man. People are stacking the stables, which means usually, like if people are stacking stables, they're waiting to deploy said stables into maybe some Bitcoin and crypto. So you never know. And then we have ETFs. The Bitcoin ETF trading volumes are tripled in March as we hit those all-time highs. But we do have some sell-offs within these, people that manage all of these ETFs are just selling off their corn. And people were like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin's going to keep crashing because grayscale. But Bitcoin's doing pretty okay right now. We're going to get into the market recap, guys. Recap. Baby, it's a recap.
The sound check, baby, it's a sound check.
Oh, yeah. So, thank you, PMB. We're going to get into the market recap. We do have a sea of a little bit of green. Take a gander. We have Solana, ENA, Crow. Oh, wow, Crow making moves. Flare is moving up. BitGet is moving up. Jupe. And we have a few other alts. So if you guys again have some chart requests, I'll do my best to get to them. Bitcoin this morning, again, we were watching it kind of fiddle with their highest daily candle close we saw from Bitcoin in November 2021 right there, which is around 67.6. So I'm hoping that instead of rejecting it today, we can move our way back up. I was kind of worried, guys, and I want to know your opinion about it if we have any TA kids in the chat. Like, I was like, is it possible that this could be like almost a reverse like cup and handle? And that's bearish. That's bearish. But I don't know. I want to know your opinions. Could this be a bearish cup and handle that's kind of forming here? As we do have the money flow that's taking a little bit of a dip. Momentum trying to maybe breach below that zero line here on market Cipher. And then you have the VWAP that's moving down sharply, which again, we don't like sharp moves with the VWAP. We also have the RSI that broke below in bearish, trying to break again bullish through the neutral line here. So yeah, bullish 67.6, bearish 63.8. That's really what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. I'm a little bit worried about her. Yeah, let me know in the chat. Do you guys think that we're going to have, whatchamacallit, a reverse, like a upside down cup and handle? I want to know your opinions, guys. Make sure you guys smash the likes as you're letting me know in the chat. We do have Ethereum that's $3,355 right now. We do have 2.3% in the green as red dot is printed, bringing that momentum down pretty sharply. Flat VWAP, man, pretty meh. And then we have the RSI that's just taking a fat dip below neutral, trying to make her way back up, but still bearish. Defending this 32.30, I would say TA respected on that. And bullishly, we're looking to close above that and go to 35.40. That's really what I'm looking at. And then we have Litecoin, the freaking Litecoin. Everybody loves Litecoin from July 24th to the 25th. You're going to come to the summit and hang out with me and my family. So if you haven't yet, use that link in the live chat in the description. Come to Litecoin Summit for less than the price of one Litecoin, which is currently $101. You could come to the summit for only 84 buckaroos. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a freaking steal? You don't have to finance your ticket. It's nice. $101.20, like I mentioned, we're down 5%. So as Bitcoin is breaching the green, Litecoin is in the red. So again, we kind of have this inverse relationship where sometimes we have the opposite. Like today, again, Bitcoin in the green, Litecoin in the red. And sometimes Litecoin pumps first and then Bitcoin follows it. So it does kind of show maybe a future trend in the market. Cup and handle that worked out absolutely beautifully with Litecoin. Even though the red dot is still printed, we don't have a green dot that's printing yet. We have a little bit of a curvature on the VWAP, which again, I don't like curvatures on VWAPs. We like curvatures on like, you know, momentum, like especially coming up like that. But the VWAP, we need like sharp, confident moves to the upside. RSI, meh, just freaking meh.
Bruh.
So I am hoping that we could defend 97 bucks. Ideally close at 103 and bullishly go test 105 because 105 is that big issue, 105 to 110. Let's go to Doge for all my Dogers. Hi, Doge friends in the chat. Give me my Doge emojis. You guys need to be members. You guys need to be members in the chat. Give me my Dogies. Give me my Dogies. Give me my Doge freaking corns. I love my Dogecoin. I love doing only good every day. I have my sticker in my background thanks to Gary Littlemore. So we have about 18.5 cent Doge. Doge has been killing it, maintaining above 14 cents, which I love. We are up 1% today. VWAP sharply moving down, but we have good money flow. The momentum is meh. RSI, I'm not really enjoying to the fullest extent, even though it is in the bullish direction, so I can't be too upset with her. Just really want her to pick up, pamp it up, enjoy herself. So ideally, I'm looking for 19 cents. Moving up to that wick high again from the other day of like around almost 21.208. I don't know. I just want that love. I want that zest. And I want that Zype, and I want that hype. Like Douglas. I appreciate Douglas so freaking much. I really do. I freaking love this dude. Hold on, Doug. Where's the video? Oh, he pinned it. Oh, silly me. I'm a silly goose. I hope this doesn't copyright me, Douglas. Let's check it out. Before we get the chart requests ready as we watch our hype video. Oh gosh,
it's
stash.
It's huge.
Apex of Web3 gaming.
Hype Francisco was founded in 1669 by international cake traders.
We're here at GDC.
I can't even do an interview
Douglas Wanks.
without the freaking groupies. Let's get hype.
Shrapnel.
DX2.
You guys are amazing.
You are these people hating Web3.
What they're doing is inevitable.
Challenges, giving away operators. Dub has been raging. Cairo broke his keyboard.
Sucks. Yeah, on the big screen.
Get hyped. What do you think of Doug Hype?
That guy sucks.
Let's get hype. What are you talking about? Ghost Cat. What is the #1 game in Web3?
Fortnite, right?
What about the games that like pay me money?
VR1.
They pay you to play games where you could earn money off of each kill.
Bitcoin Pog.
Cornucopias is a cutting-edge open-world MMO.
So they'll create their avatar and add complexion like freckles. It looks really good.
And there's something special about the big boys, right?
There's always something special. You can lose your...
Uh-oh.
Ferocity.
Sorry, I had to go past that. I don't know why I froze.
With Poppy Luna.
How does Doug wear a fur coat on the beach?
Where you at, bro? Where's your culo?
So yeah, if you guys...
Great environment like this.
If you guys want to tune in later for Spaces, you're enjoying the hype, make sure, again, you guys use this link in the live chat and hop into it. Oh my gosh, is that me? Doug, bro. Oh my gosh, he's so funny, dude. He literally put me in it. Oh my gosh, you're too funny, dude. Thank you. Yeah, make sure you guys are liking that. You tune in. It's going to be really awesome. Oh gosh, that is so freaking funny. Good morning, everyone in the chat. Please, if you guys have some chart requests, give them to me. I'm checking the chat for them now. I want to do some chartery, and yeah, we're going to get after it. Let's see. I found Waldo. No, literally, I was like, is that me right there? It was so funny. Gio says Cancun in June. I don't listen, bro. Oh, Emma can come too. You invited her. Oh, that's so nice of you to invite Emma to Cancun. A Bitcoin skateboard. I would love a Bitcoin skateboard. But yeah. No, yes, I did spend Doge, man. Did you guys see I spent Doge? Doge was so amazing. I love spending Doge. Doge is awesome. Shout out to Doing Only Good every day. Take a look at this video, guys. Oh yeah, it's my pinned tweet. I forgot. Oh, I'm such a dude to do. Williamsburg Pizza in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, New York, and I'm gonna pay for my pizza with Dogecoin. Let's get it. I'm gonna grab 2 plain slices and a soda, please, and I'm gonna pay with Doge. And there we go, guys. We are paying with Dogecoin, confirming the transaction. And there we go. Success. We have our Dogecoin transaction, and we are getting our pizza. What's up, everyone? It's Randi. Woohoo! Doge. If you guys want to like that tweet, that is my pinned tweet on my profile on X. It's also a short on YouTube. But yeah, if you guys are going to be in NYC this week for NFT NYC, I highly suggest you stop by Williamsburg Pizza, grab your Doge, and spend it. You can spend it, I believe, from any self-custodial wallet. So you're all good. Aqua, so pizza's really good there. Recommend. Yes, Aqua was there. Shout out to Aqua Doge out here. John Inglis, hello everyone. Oh, sorry guys. Thank you everyone. I appreciate every single one of you in the chat. Sheesh, bro. Sheesh. Let's see. Yes, we were on the streets with Doge, guys. We were on the street with Doge. I love Doge, bro. I love Doge. Low-key says cat. Is that the ticker? Cat coin? Catcoin BNB you said it was on. If this is it, then again, I don't have enough history for it. I am sorry about it. I don't have enough history to really base any TA off of. Yeah, I see it's on BNB. It's just not enough for me. I wish it was there was more history there, and just more stuff going on. So let's see. We do have Cardano this morning. That's at 58.5 cents, just over that. Just kind of slumping too. Like everything's just kind of meh right now. We had even ApeCoin that's trying to move up, but still battling the 200-day SMA. A little bit of a cup and handle situation that went on there. SHIB is still trying to maintain. We thought there could be a cup and handle situation, but it seems like maybe this is an extended handle. We were hoping for a cup and handle situation, but I don't know. Could this be an extended handle? Seems like we're defending this 24.73, but still battling on SHIB. Pepe, as for the meme coins, trying to maintain 702 and go to 904, but everything's slumping again at it. The only level I really see below that majorly is that 373, which is a big drop for Pepe. But Pepe's still holding pretty nicely. It's consolidating. What do I think about Bitcoin Cash? I could look at the chart. Was it this one? Hold on. I have it somewhere. I have Bitcoin Cash at. I have some chart with it. I know the halving is today. Are you serious? Oh, all right. So I got to redo this. Give me a second. I'll do the BCHs. But yeah, I don't really have much thoughts on it. I don't really think it's used a lot. And again, I feel like it's a little bit more susceptible to some technological issues. So yeah, I'm not like a big Bitcoin Cash gal, I'll admit it. But at the end of the day, I do know that Bitcoin Cash has some futures that just launched on Coinbase. I do know that it has regulatory clarity. So it's to a degree. They haven't officially said anything, but I do know it has some sort of regulatory clarity because they do have futures. And Gary Gensler has said in the past that Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash is a commodity, not a security. So Bitcoin Cash has some hope for it. We do know that it's $603 right now, 5.5% just about in the red. We had that wick high the other day to $700, and you look back to $700 in the future where we had support that had fell. Once there was defense, we did have a nice increase in price. But again, we really had a lot of times when we were at this price level holding that $700, like $703 support. It just wasn't happening. So then you also look back over here where we were failing to hold support even way back when in like 2017, 2018. It was very hard. But once we got through it, we had, again, like that really good price action. So for Bitcoin Cash, I would just look at testing that 704-ish and then bearishly looking out for that 500. What's going on in the chat? Golden with 5 memberships. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Who got a membership? Aaron, Redman, Loki Lotus, Ness, and MK. Welcome to the fam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Give a little rain emoji out here. Hi, Crypto Chef. Hello, everyone in the chat. Naked, welcome, 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 welcome. Sheesh. Yeah, so this is basically what's going on here with Bitcoin Cash. Someone said going down to 55 to 48K before the halving. Listen, I don't know because, Kevin with the hearts, thank you. That's why I was saying, like, could this be a possible reverse cup and handle where maybe we go up a little bit and then we kind of just take a little bit of a flush moment? Because, people are going to get stopped out. People are going to be off the freaking walls if we take a dip, especially if that dip takes us below 60K. Oh my gosh, people might lose their noodles. Liquidations all over the place. Yeah. So, sheesh, bro. Freaking sheesh. Yeah, that's the problem. Do you guys have any more requests? Did I miss any? I feel like I missed things. ATR on Solana. Do we have history here, M2? I trust you. Let's see. I see it's listed on Mexi. Oh, M2. I don't have much history here, bruh. Like, yeah, the only thing I could really tell you is kind of like what's here, and that's not much. Yeah, I would just like the two major levels is obviously where you found support and defended at like 7.5 cents, and then next is that 4. But other than that, I don't really have like much to tell you about it. Crow. Oh yeah, let's look at Crow. So Crow, same levels have been in play for quite a while with Crow. It's just under 15.5 cents, 0.1539 right now, 8.69% in the green. We do have the VWAP moving sharply upwards, which we do enjoy, Pamp it. But we still have that red dot pulling the momentum down, kind of flat money flow. RSI is kind of like meh. Bruh. And we're trying to bounce off that neutral, which is a pretty nice bounce off that neutral. So let's see us test that 15.5 cents. Probably this kind of little mini resistance here around 0.1699. That's what I'd be looking at. And then bullishly this 20 cents. That's really what I'm looking for. And then obviously bearish scenario is that 12.5 cents. Oh, sheesh, what's happening? Golden, 10 more memberships. Well, thank you, Golden, sir. Thank you, Golden, sir. Did Swash get one? Oh. In there, it's like I'm emotional. I'm not as emotional as usual. I'm not. Sometimes I get emotional on the show. Sometimes I get emotional. But no. I'm okay today. Like I'm very chilled today. Even though it's so freaking cruddy in New York, bro. It's so cruddy. It's raining, pouring the past few days. It's 43 degrees. I need sunlight. I need to hear the birds. Where are the birds? The 3 little birds. Outside my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. So yeah, that's really what I need. I need birds. I like this sound effect. Do you guys like it? Yes, as Oval is saying in the chat, please make sure you guys are smashing the like, subscribing to the channel. We have a goal of that 150 likes for the show. We're at 135, so we only need 15 more.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit, yes, Fahrenheit. 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Loki Lois said, come to South Florida. I want to move away. Hashtag GTFONYC is in effect. Trying my best. But I don't know, man. We're just trying to live, you know? Smoke streams that go back to when Bitcoin was over 70K. That was fire. Listen, hey, we'll come back. I'm not worried about Bitcoin. Everyone's like, all like, you know, they're having a little bit of a conniption right now, and I wouldn't have that conniption. You know, I'm okay. You know, even if we reverse cup and handle, we move on a little bit, we move up, then we retrace. Good for Bitcoin. That's healthy. Number can't always go straight up. But I also kind of enjoy that we're holding over 60K. We're holding our ground and keep bouncing up and down between this 63 and 69K. So I'm okay. I'm pretty chill with the price action. And I think this is a great time for people that are sad, like, oh my gosh, maybe I'll never see 60K Bitcoin again, to have that opportunity once more. Let's see. Daniel Keller from Flux said he's going to join the Forbes Tech panel. Good for him. Memory, hello. We need this. Golden said the ticker GTFONYC. Well, imagine that's a ticker. That would be so crazy. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Mr. Toasty, welcome everyone. Sam, hello, welcome. Sheesh, guys. Love this, guys. This is so awesome. But yeah, we're gonna watch out for Bitcoin. We'll see what happens there. David Bryan said it'll go back. Oh, listen, I'm not doubting it. I don't doubt it. I do think we're gonna have a nice move with Bitcoin soon, in one direction or another. Oh, thank you for the corgi, Kevin. I love how it wiggles. You'll sponsor the move, but it has to be at the beach in San Diego with my little lemonade. I love lemonade, by the way. It's my favorite. But San Diego, I'm going to pass on San Diego. Like, not trying to go there. I want to go to a state that's more empowering to people. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. San Diego, I'll probably be there and visit down the line. But I don't know about living in San Diego. San Francisco scares me too. Oh boy, I'm scared of San Francisco. LA scares me a little bit, even though I've been to LA and I didn't like it. I was a little nervous there. I felt a little energy. Let's see who's talking in the chat. You guys are killing me out here. How about Texas? Oh gosh, move to Italia by the mountains. Telegram link. Yeah, let's get the Telegram link in the chat. We love Telegram. If you guys haven't been to the Telegram, if you want to find any sort of socials, randihipper.com or missteencrypto.com, you're going to click on the Telly and make sure you guys enter the free and public Telegram and the Discord too. Join the Discord, whichever one fits your fancy. All of this is in the live chat in the description. Golden said stay away from the West Coast. I don't really want to go to the West Coast, so I think I'm okay. Randy A, good morning. Yeah, I don't know about Miami either. I don't know about Miami, but definitely I'm looking. It's hard to find a place to live. It is. Chris B said Costa Rica. Oh, then I'll go hang out with Arcane Bear. I love Arcane Bear. He's been on my show, guys. If you don't know who Arcane Bear is, he is an OG in the space, and he's very spiritual. Very spiritual. But yeah, I love Arcane. I really appreciate all of these suggestions. After the stream ends, I do ask that you guys comment after, the live chat is over, when there's actual comments, to put where you guys think I should move, because I do want all the suggestions possible, and I just want to go somewhere safe. I really want to go somewhere safe and fun and nice, and somewhere where I could kind of just spread my wings and fly, and just have better quality of zest. You know what I mean? I love that Litecoin's holding $100 right now. But yes, if anyone has Floridian connections, definitely let us know, and we'll get after it. But thank you guys so much for all of your suggestions. Like I said, if after the show, after the live chat ends, please put where you guys think I should move, and I would love all of the beautiful suggestions you guys have. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. We went through a lot of stuff, a lot of news, a lot of TA, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't yet, again, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share this video out with friends so more people know what's going on. I have some things to take care of today. Of course, Dogs, I moved to Denver. Sicko. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Denver seems like a spot, though. I'm not going to lie. But, guys, make sure you guys are there for the hyped space at 1:30 p.m. And make sure you guys do comment on Doug's tweet. Like I was bringing up before, 4-hour event on Friday from 2 to 5 p.m. Please come to Manhattan. Donate. Every comment is a donation, so please like, retweet, and comment for Douglas. We need to raise money for the Teen Suicide Awareness and Prevention Program. We really want to help people. That's why I'm in this space, because I really want to help people. I want to move things forward. I want to educate people and just give love. So thank you guys so much. Have an amazing day. I appreciate every single one of you. And like, sub, share. We're going to get after it today. Have an amazing day. I will see you on Spaces in a little bit. And tomorrow morning from 9:45 a.m. up until when we feel like we have to end the stream, because we don't think too far out. We're just streaming. We're zesting. We do some news. We enjoy life. That's what it's all about. Rain and love there. But again, have a great day. today. I will see you guys tomorrow. See you guys later on Twitter Spaces. And as always, feel it in the chat. What am I gonna say to feel? What do I hope you stay? Zesty. Stay zesty, everyone. Peace.